There are some real key challenges that we need to overcome to achieve successful retrofitting. Firstly, we need to work together, and we need to align our goals and objectives. So principally, that's for key stakeholders working together. If we achieve that, we then really need to also be looking at how we're engaging. We're not in a consultation, we are engaging with people. So that's both engaging with stakeholders, but engaging with the public. If we can overcome the engaging with the public, we're probably left with one key aspect: funding. Getting funding from various sources and probably joining them up. Again, if we align our goals and objectives, we might start to align our funding. And that will actually overcome one of the key barriers in terms of retrofitting. So we can actually start to retrofit in our streetscapes and at a property level because we're accessing far wider sources of funding.
I think the main challenges of retrofitting are to do with the property owners and actually getting it done on private property, on areas where people have for a long time expected others to provide those services. You pay your money, your wastewater disappears, your stormwater is managed, you're not flooded. The challenge is to actually get people more involved in that process through a process of actually making them think there are opportunities here.
The challenges are huge and shouldn't be underestimated. We ourselves have experienced some of those challenges recently in our pilot projects, and it's about a whole different mindset of how you go about not just engaging with your own engineers within your own organisation, but other sustainable bodies in terms of local authorities, other organisations that can help you. And it's about the actual mindset of people to say we need a step change in how we do things. The old way of doing things doesn't work anymore. If you take engagement as an example, rather than coming to people with a solution, we need to go back, right back to the beginning of the project and look at how we can actually get those people on board right from the start.
I think one of the main challenges, if not the main challenge, is people's perception. I've spoken to a number of people today who are a bit nervous about breaking open watercourses and possibly creating very wet places. So I think the perception issues have to be overcome. I think CIRIA does this well because we're involving a lot of different professionals. And the way forward is to continue to do that, I think, engaging people, both professionals and locals.
I think CIRIA again have a very important role in trying to facilitate good practice, but maybe really build capacity within the different stakeholder organisations. I think that's an absolute fundamental aspect of that, both in terms of training, in terms of websites that they have, and the approaches to take. They can play a lead role in bringing, creating that process so people can actually come together and actually work together.
I think CIRIA has a really important role to play. I think we're well positioned in the marketplace already, given the previous publications that we've produced in the past. And I think, producing this publication and putting this out there today, it will make a big difference, I think. It's deliberately designed to inspire people to do things differently, and I think that's really what we're there to try and achieve, I think. And hopefully, on the new website that we're developing at the moment, we'll also try and do that. It'll link into all the previous work that we've done and look to try and to build on that and try and engage and sort of drive people forward to really work together to deliver SUDs.